Hello students, welcome back to the English class. And in the previous module of the English class, we are doing revision part 1 of parts of speech. And in the previous module, which you had recently, we saw that there are 8 parts of speech in English grammar. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. And in the previous module, we have already dealt with 4 of them, namely noun, pronoun, adjective, and verb. We have already seen that parts of speech are a very important component of English grammar because they are very important in our speaking and writing. Now, after having seen the 4 initial parts of speech, which are noun, pronoun, adjective, and verb, let's now move on to the remaining parts of speech in English grammar, which are adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So let's move on to the first one. An adverb, now we deal with adverbs first. An adverb is a word used to modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Or in other words, adjectives, adverbs qualify or modify other verbs. For example, she swims quickly. Here, the adverb quickly modifies the verb swims. In this example, the adverb quickly tells us how she swims. She swims quickly. She is an extremely quick swimmer. Here, the adverb extremely modifies the adjective quick. How quick? She is an extremely quick swimmer. Now let's say types of adverbs. They are conjunctive adverbs, sentence adverbs, adverbs of time or frequency, that is when or how often, adverbs of place or direction, where, adverbs of degree, how much, or adverbs of manner, how. For example, when I say he speaks slowly, the adverb slowly tells us how or in what manner he speaks. He runs quickly. The adverb quickly tells us how he runs. We have adverbs of degree. It is very interesting. The adverb very shows the degree or to what extent, how much something is happening or taking place. Adverbs of place or direction. We went to the place where we usually meet. And we have conjunctive adverbs, adverbs that actually does the work of joining or connecting two things. Next, let's move on to the next part of speech, the prepositions. And as I told you, prepositions are a very important part of English grammar because we need to use a number of prepositions in our speaking and writing. Prepositions are words that show the position of one word or thing in connection or in relation to the other. Now when I say, now the pen is on the table, the preposition on shows a relation between the pen and the table. Now when I say, where is the pen now? The pen is under the table. So the word under shows the relation between the pen and the table. Now you see, where is the pen now? It's in my pocket. So I say the pen is in my pocket. So the preposition in shows a relation between the pen and the pocket. So a preposition is a word or set of words that indicates location, that's in, near, beside, on top of, or some other relationship between a noun or pronoun and other parts of the sentence, like about, after, besides, instead of, in accordance with. These are all examples of prepositions. Examples, let's meet before noon. Which is the preposition in the sentence? It's before. Let's meet before noon. How many of you can I depend on? The preposition on is used in this sentence. How many of you can I depend on? Next, we move on to conjunction. A conjunction is a joining word or a connecting word or a linking word. A conjunction is used to join together words or parts of sentences, or even sentences together. A conjunction is the part of speech used as a joiner for words, phrases, or clauses in a particular sentence. So conjunctions can join words, phrases, or even clauses in a particular sentence. It links these words or groups of words together in such a way that certain relationships among these different parts of the sentence will be established. So the common conjunctions in English grammar are and, yet, and but. And we have many more, like not only but also, either or, neither nor, as well as. All these are actually conjunctions. Now let's move on to types of conjunctions. We have coordinating conjunctions. Coordinate means to join together. So conjunctions that join together two nouns or things of equal importance. Coordinating conjunctions like and, nor, or so link equal parts of a sentence, be it words, phrases, or independent clauses. For example, he was late for school, so he took a shortcut. He was late for school, so he took a shortcut. The conjunction in this sentence is so. He was late for school, so he took a shortcut. Her favorite colors were purple and red. The conjunction and joins together the two words purple and red. Now, the next type is subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions such as because, since, and after link a dependent clause to an independent clause, helping to show the relationship between the two clauses and emphasize the main idea of the independent clause. For example, because it was raining, we had to cancel the class picnic. Here we know the independent or the main clause is we had to cancel the class picnic. Now the subordinating conjunction in this sentence is because it was raining. Next we have correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions work in pairs to join together words or phrases that have equal importance within a sentence, like either or, such that, and not only but also. For example, you can have either chocolate or vanilla ice cream. So now here we say both are equally important and you could choose between the two. So you can have either chocolate or vanilla ice cream. He plays not only the guitar but also the drums. He plays the guitar he plays the drums. So to join together these two things, these two actions, we say he plays not only the guitar but also the drums. Now let's move on to the last part of the parts of speech, interjection. Interjections are words used to show some strong emotion or sudden expression, strong emotions or feeling. An interjection is a word added to a sentence to convey an emotion or a sentiment such as surprise, disgust, joy, excitement, or enthusiasm. For example, no, go away. The word no shows that I am not happy. No is the interjection in this sentence. Indeed, I intend to leave as soon as possible. That shows my determination, it's a feeling. Indeed is the interjection in this particular sentence. And we have other examples like, alas, he is no more. The word alas shows sorrow or sadness. Hooray, we have won the match. In this sentence, the word hooray is an expression that shows a sudden feeling of excitement or joy, and that is an interjection. Now let's practice. Let's have some practice exercise. Question 1. Identify the adverb in each of the following sentences. They spoke loudly. Now, students, we know the adverb here, the verb here is spoke, and the word loudly tells us in what manner they spoke. So the word loudly is an adverb. I am highly impressed with her presentation. The word highly is an adverb that shows that describes the action which I speak about. She looked quite nervous. She looked nervous. The word quite is an adverb in this sentence. Radha works diligently in order to get promoted. The adverb diligently tells us how Radha works. Question 2. Identify the preposition in each of the following sentences. He works hard in the hope of standing first. Which is the preposition in the sentence? It is in. We met at night. The word at is a preposition in this particular sentence. The book is on the table. So as we have already told you, the preposition on shows a relation between the book and the table, and the preposition in this sentence is on. We stay at home during the holidays. The word in this, which is a preposition, is during. We stay at home during the holidays. Identify the conjunction in each of the following sentences. We have seen conjunctions are joining words. Though he is poor, he is honest. Yes, students, we know the word though is a conjunction that shows that he is poor, he is honest. These two parts of the sentence are joined together using though. Though she was intelligent, she failed. We know actually she was intelligent, but she failed. She was intelligent, she failed. So the word though is a conjunction used in the same sentence. I'm happy, although I want to be happier. I'm already happy. Actually, I'm happy, although I want to be happier. So the conjunction in this sentence is although. Although they were good at it, they did mistakes. Again, the conjunction in this particular sentence is although. Question 4. Identify the interjection in each of the following sentences. Hello, how do you do? The interjectory word used here is hello. Of course, I'll make all the arrangements for your birthday. That shows a feeling of determination on my part. So the expression here is of course, which is interjection. Alas, she is dead now. The word alas is a form of interjection. It shows some strong emotion of sorrow or sadness at her death. So I say, alas, she is dead now. So students, we have already seen the 8 parts of speech in English grammar. I would like to repeat them. They are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Now there is also a small connection between many of these parts of speech. For example, you all know what a noun is. A word that stands, noun is a naming word, name of anything, a place, person or thing or idea. And a pronoun, pro means for, pronoun stands for the noun. It's a word that stands for the noun is a pronoun. And a word that qualifies or modifies a noun or a pronoun is an adjective. An adjective adds something more to the meaning of the word, meaning of a noun or a pronoun. Next we have verb. Verbs tell us, verbs show any action. Verbs are doing words, as you already seen. And an adverb actually qualifies or modifies a verb. An adverb tells us how or in what manner or when an action is done. Next we have prepositions, showing the relation of one thing or word in relation to the other, the position to the other. For example, I said the pen is on the table. Now we have prepositions, the last two are conjunctions. Conjunctions are joining words. Conjunctions join together two words or phrases or parts of a sentence. And the last of them is interjections. Interjection is a word that demonstrates or shows strong emotions or feelings. So with that, we come to the end of this revision unit. Thank you one and all. See you in the next class.